If you stop to think about it, the concept of newspapers really hasn't changed much over the past 100 years. Newspapers are still a mix of different categories of information, delivered to customers in a convenient, easy-to-read package. What's changed most significantly about newspaper publishing is the equipment used in the production process. Today's reporters use digital recorders, laptop computers, or PDAs to capture their notes. Images from around the globe are more likely to come from the internet instead of a darkroom. Behind the scenes, too, the equipment has changed. Over the years, computer-to-plate has replaced film-based production, and increasingly sophisticated software ensures a streamlined production process, from editorial produced on a laptop all the way through the printed newspaper. But the industry has changed too. More color, more titles, more up-to-date information. To face that new situation, newspaper printers have to make sure their production setup is capable of satisfying the requirements of modern newspaper printing in terms of quality, service, and flexibility. Moreover, in a deadline-driven business such as newspaper printing, they cannot afford to lose a minute of their precious production time. But what if a small link in this high-tech, complex production chain suddenly starts creating problems? People tend to look at the entire picture. They see a press the size of a small house, a battery of computers running the most sophisticated software, and a full array of CTP systems that spit out 300 printing plates per hour. And behind each CTP system there is an online processor for plate development and automated transport to a punching and bending machine that makes the plate ready to go on press. As a system supplier, we are fully aware that even the smallest problem needs our full and immediate attention. That is where Agfa Graphics Global Services come into action. Catering for the needs of a deadline-driven business implies that the system supplier has a knowledgeable and responsive service organization in place for customers to call on whenever needed. Newspaper printers cannot afford to lose production time. Therefore, they will always require service and assistance agreements. These agreements will typically guarantee 7 days a week assistance and troubleshooting. To ensure this type of service, it is of paramount importance that problems are attended to within the shortest possible delay. SKF, specialists in warehousing and logistics in a class of their own. With their new, sophisticated facilities, located very centrally near the Belgian town of Tongeren, SKF are ideally placed to cover an enormous delivery radius and ensure accurate distribution and on-time, in-full delivery of spare parts to the Agfa Graphics customer base. State-of-the-art infrastructure, the latest warehousing techniques, dedicated staff and impeccable service are the characteristics that underpin the entire SKF logistics organization. Agfa Graphics Global Services guarantee not only on-site and remote interventions, but also take care of equipment and software installation, field upgrades of both hardware and software, and, very important, of preventive maintenance. With IntelSys, the Agfa Graphics Global Service team can detect problems early or even proactively, diagnose them more efficiently, and take corrective action in less time by providing remote service securely over the internet to customer sites worldwide. Remote control allows the service team to take corrective actions on the devices as if they were in the room. Software upgrades and patches, critical for maintaining performance, can now be administered more easily to the systems. And by having connectivity to Agfa devices at customer sites, both real-time and historical data can be collected to ensure that the equipment performs at the highest levels of efficiency. Not many suppliers are capable of satisfying the exacting demands of newspaper printers. The fact that Agfa Graphics manages to supply key production components to every second newspaper worldwide leaves no doubt about the perceived quality, the outstanding service, and the reliability of our systems. To make sure that every morning your newspaper will be waiting for you at the newsstand.